and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against him. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done.
Jay-Z and Puffy wanted Biggie killed. Bottom line.
Okay, guys, this is Uncle Ron. I'm in the hospital. I got some busted ribs. I got plenty of bruises.
So remember Uncle Ron, Beyonce's ex-bodyguard who suddenly turned up dead right after exposing what he claimed she and Jay-Z were really up to? Well, the feds have officially closed their investigation, and let's just say the results are shaking the internet. Some people are convinced Jay-Z and Beyonce might actually be facing serious trouble soon. Uncle Ron didn't just drop random gossip, he went all in. He spilled shocking claims about them, dragged Diddy into it, and even accused Jay-Z and Diddy of being connected to Biggie's death. That rumor about Diddy being involved has been floating around forever, so that part didn't surprise many. But Jay-Z's name getting thrown in, that's what left everyone speechless. So what exactly did Uncle Ron accuse Jay and Diddy of doing? And what's really behind his mysterious death? Let's break it down.
Blue Ivy is not Jay-Z's child. Ty Smith is. It was a financial arrangement, and it worked out for them.
Uncle Ron first went viral when he said he used to work as Beyonce's bodyguard and saw some wild things happen behind the scenes. He described moments that painted a totally different picture of the power couple, one that shocked fans everywhere. But here's the twist. Just a few months after he made those explosive claims, he suddenly passed away. The official autopsy said it was pneumonia, but that explanation didn't sit right with people, especially since this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Every time someone starts speaking out about Diddy or Jay-Z, something unexpected happens. Pneumonia, brain aneurysm. It's almost like deja vu. Something about this feels way too suspicious. At this point, these pneumonia deaths are starting to look way too suspicious. Like, seriously, how many people connected to this story can die the same way before folks start asking real questions?
I just couldn't do it. It's hard to breathe. But I promise you, I'm gonna get those mosquitoes that beat me up. God help me.
Remember Kim Porter? She also passed away from what was called pneumonia, right when she was reportedly about to drop a tell-all book about Diddy. Even crazier, the original coroner on her case actually ruled it a homicide, claiming he found toxins in her system. That should have been enough to throw the pneumonia story out the window. But then, word spread that Diddy allegedly had that coroner removed and replaced with someone he handpicked. And surprise, surprise, that new coroner confirmed the same pneumonia explanation everyone was already side-eyeing. It's starting to feel like the same script being recycled again and again. Now let's get into what Uncle Ron actually said, because he wasn't sugarcoating anything. He claimed Beyonce was deep into substance use, and according to him, Jay-Z was the one feeding her the stuff.
Hardly nobody knows, but I say, man, yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way.
He even said this had been going on for years. Those are heavy accusations, and people were stunned when he said it. And here's where it gets even messier. He pointed out that this sounds just like what Cassie accused Diddy of doing to her, using substances and alcohol, including ketamine and ecstasy, to keep her under control. Cassie said it got so bad it nearly ruined her life. When you look at the pattern, it's wild. Jay-Z and Diddy supposedly using the same tactics to control the women around them? That's a serious claim that's got everyone talking. These two, Jay-Z and Diddy, were tight back in the day, almost like brothers in the game. I'm not saying Jay-Z is automatically as wild as Diddy, but word on the street says he might have picked up a few habits from him. The crazy part? A lot of people don't even realize Jay-Z reportedly had his eye on Beyonce way before she was grown. According to older reports, Beyonce's family was not here for that relationship at first. They supposedly tried to step in, but by the time they figured out what was happening, it was already too late. Jay himself even said in a 2007 interview with Charlie Rose that he first met Beyonce when she was 16, but he waited until she turned 18 to make a move. Now, Beyoncé didn't have a normal teen life like most people. She was busy performing, recording, and grinding non-stop. She barely dated. In fact, she reportedly only had one boyfriend in high school. That means she had little real-world dating experience before Jay stepped in, making her easy to influence and control. It's giving serious power imbalance vibes. But don't get it twisted. Beyoncé isn't as soft or naive as she seems. Lately, whispers in the industry claim she's quietly making moves to break away from Jay-Z. Remember when Diddy got arrested and social media went wild? Around that same time, insiders claimed Jay had secret meetings with both a divorce lawyer and a criminal defense attorney.
Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you.
That scoop came from the well-known insider anti-lawyer who tweeted, "A twofer today for Jay-Z. He met with a criminal defense attorney and a divorce attorney." If that wasn't enough drama, reports also started flying that Jay was allegedly getting physical with Beyoncé. Now, whether that was real or a PR stunt from her team to paint her as the victim, nobody knows for sure. But it definitely had people talking. The details that came out were wild, but not everyone's buying the story. Some people online are saying Beyoncé might have known exactly what was going on the whole time and is now trying to separate herself from Jay-Z to look clean and innocent. The timing definitely has folks raising eyebrows. Not long ago, rapper Debo sat down with Shannon Sharpe for an interview and hinted that he once had a wild freak off with Jay-Z and Diddy. That alone set the internet on fire. But things got even more chaotic when a person claiming to be Beyoncé's former assistant spilled even more tea during a now-deleted interview with Media Takeout. According to that source, it seems that for a while he's had a problem keeping his hands to himself. Now, I've never seen him flat-out strike Bey, but too many times I've seen him shove or push her. At first, I thought it was just harmless horseplay between the two, but once I saw how embarrassed Bey looked when he manhandled her in Saint-Tropez, I realized it was no joke. The alleged assistant continued, saying, "I've been Beyoncé's assistant and friend for a while now, and I've always wanted to say something, but I never felt it was my place." He treats Beyoncé like she's an object, not a person. She's scared of ending up like the others. That's why she's quietly planning her exit, setting up her escape, and making sure that when she finally disappears, no one can drag her back. These claims sent shockwaves through social media. People started wondering if Beyoncé's recent silence and mysterious solo appearances are part of a bigger plan. Some say she's staying low until everything explodes, while others think she's just trying to protect her image. Either way, something's definitely brewing behind the scenes. Now here's where things get even messier. After all those shocking claims started spreading, the internet went into full detective mode, connecting dots that nobody noticed before. Fans began digging up old clips, red carpet moments, and interview footage of Jay-Z and Beyoncé, saying you could feel the tension between them long before all this came out. People pointed out how Beyoncé's body language had changed, how she started standing a little farther from Jay, smiling less, and letting her team do most of the talking. Something definitely seemed off. And then came the whispers about Beyoncé's secret meetings. Rumor has it, she's been quietly working with high-level attorneys, financial advisors, and even her mom, Tina, to build her own separate empire, just in case things completely fall apart. Some insiders claim she's been moving assets into her name only, trying to protect her fortune before things hit the fan. Others say she's keeping everything hush-hush because she's scared of retaliation. Either way, her moves look strategic. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's name keeps popping up in every conversation about Diddy's legal troubles. People are saying investigators are already looking into the connections between their business ventures, and that Jay might not be as far removed as he wants everyone to think. It's like the walls are slowly closing in and he knows it. But what really has everyone talking is the theory that Beyoncé's next big project, her rumored tell-all documentary, might be her way of breaking free and finally telling her side of the story. Imagine if she decides to speak out after years of silence. That would blow the industry wide open. The power couple that once seemed untouchable might be standing on the edge of a total empire collapse. Whatever happens next, one thing's for sure. This story is far from over. Every new leak, every rumor, every suspicious move just makes things look even darker behind the glitter and fame. I'm just saying, if Beyoncé suddenly cancels her tour dates or starts spending way more time overseas, don't assume it's just for fun. Something deeper might be going on behind the scenes. Believe whatever you want, but when everything finally spills out, remember this post. Because baby, Jay-Z better brace himself. Those walls look like they're closing in fast, and there's no easy way out this time. People online have plenty to say about it too. One person commented, "It was murder. Uncle Ron was telling the truth." Another added, "Uncle Ron got a beating and ended up in the hospital not long after he posted those videos. He even filmed from his hospital bed before things got worse."
Y'all don't even worry about praying for me. Just kill the mosquitoes. I appreciate it. This is Uncle Ron. Viva la mosquitoes.
These kinds of comments keep resurfacing, and every new one adds more heat to the fire. Folks are convinced there's way more to this story than what's being shown to the public. So, what do you think? Do you believe Jay-Z and Beyoncé had something to do with Uncle Ron's mysterious death? Or do you think he was just caught in something much bigger than anyone realized? And what about those wild allegations Uncle Ron made before he passed? Could there be some truth hiding in plain sight? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear everything you've got to say about this crazy situation. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on the notifications so you never miss another deep dive like this one. Your support keeps these stories alive, and trust me, the next video is even messier. Click right here to watch it, because things in the industry are about to get real.